Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen it subbed, and the intro has a giant robot made out of dual discs.
Oh yeah. I actually saw the first episode
What
of
did
the
you
show.
think? I saw like
Uh
5 minutes of it because there was a YouTuber doing
mhm.
he was doing like a watch along stream.
Mhm.
And 5 minutes into it, the stream chat decided to watch GX instead.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not
So,
surprised.
what did you think?
I don't know, like personally, the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens, it's like I mean, I guess the concept itself is okay. It's cool, I guess, but it's just the fact that the art style is not very appealing. And I know it's a kids show. Yu-Gi-Oh has always been a kids show, but like they didn't treat it like a kids show like since the very beginning, except maybe
Yeah.
a little bit on Zexal and Arc 5. They treated it a bit more
Mhm.
of a kids show, but even then,
They still had like really mature themes. Like
yeah, especially the art
Kite died
style.
in space, for
Yeah.
example. In Kite died in space, or Yuya had identity, like an identity crisis.
Mhm.
Like that was all like they had really mature themes, and Seven's just like a big corporation rules the world and 11-year-old isn't happy about it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I feel
I
like they're
think
doing kind of like have you followed any of the Gundam shows? Like there's this new Gundam show called Build Fighters.
yeah, I've seen Build Fighters.
Yeah, and they're kind of doing that with Yu-Gi-Oh, where it has nothing to
Mm.
do with like the seriousness tone of the original shows, but it's
Hmm.
more towards the marketing and kid friendly side of it, and the animation style is like very more cartoony than it would normally look like.
Yeah, I think Build Fighters is sort of it acknowledges that other Gundam shows are fictional,
Hmm.
and I think that might be what Sevens is like because it's got like Blue Eyes White Dragon, Red Eyes Black Dragon, Dark Magician, like older cards come back as legend monsters.
Hmm.
And that just makes me think of in Zexal when they had the Duel Sanctuary with all the statues of like legendary monsters.
Oh yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that's sort of like
Hmm.
Build Fighters kind of thing where it's sort of acknowledging that they're fictional. So I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna watch Sevens. I mean, they're remaking older monsters, so they made like Mystical Elf as a disco girl. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I saw a clip of that part, and I'm like, okay. I'm not a very big fan of that. But
I mean,
I think for a kid
yeah.
show, it's okay. And since they're introducing a new mechanic, which a lot of people are saying is not gonna be transferred over to North America or any
Uh,
of the European or any of that kind of stuff, it's just
it's
exclusively for
not
Japan.
even it's not even a new mechanic. It's like an entirely new game.
Yeah, I
It's
yeah,
like
you're right.
speed
Yeah,
duels.
yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did apparently file like a copyright for Rush Duel in America, so I guess it could be coming over, but I don't know. Might
Huh?
just be because the show's getting a dub.
Is it really?
I hope not.
I might actually just watch the first episode of the dub just to see if they do anything with the intro. They might make it like more hip hop or something again.
They get like Eminem to do the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 theme
Bruh.
tune.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
I
Arc
mean,
5 intro was bad enough. I actually like Vrain's
I love that.
intro.
The
Vrain's is
Rain intro
actually,
was great because it didn't have lyrics.
yeah.
It was different, and I I feel like they could hype up the first episode of Seven's dub like they did with Reigns. Like they had that whole cinematic event where you go see the movie, you get to see the first episode of Reigns.
Hmm.
They could do that with Sevens, but nowhere near as many people would go to see it.
Oh yeah, like when I went to the theaters to watch that just to get an exclusive look, like literally it was just me and some other guy, and that's it in the whole theater.
I went and it was full.
Really?
Yeah, like I booked online the night before, drove an hour with my dad. He dropped me off because I can't drive still.
Hmm.
I was like 16 at the time, I think. So yeah, I got there, went and saw the thing. They played the episode before the movie, and everyone like had mixed reactions. Like I was happy because it was. I think Reigns is a good dub, other than the fact that Revolver's name is Varys, and
Hmm.
Playmaker sounds like he has a lisp sometimes.
Hmm.
But other than that, I think Reigns is a great dub. I've been following it along, and my only fault with it is the name changes.
Well,
Like,
the name. Well, I don't know. The
they,
name changes aren't as bad as you would think. I actually,
they named
they're
Go
acceptable.
the Go. Go Onizuka, the wrestler, has been changed to the Go. Like
Yeah.
Gore. That's my only problem. And Takaru becoming Theodore. But other than that, I like it.
At least we don't get
Um,
that. That what German kid from Mark 5 with that horrible German
even
dub accent.
even when the show was Japanese, we could tell he was going to be German.
Yeah, that was so bad. Like, oh my god, I hated that kid so much. He was just
I
so
love the
annoying.
kid. Didn't he win a tournament?
Yeah, I think he did. Which is dumb because I think he played like monsters that are like drawings or something of
Yeah,
dinosaurs and
there was
stuff.
like a big drawing of a T-Rex. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
There was a guy on Facebook
Mhm.
like trying a petition for them to print that as a real archetype.
I think that would be pretty fun. Actually, I wouldn't mind playing as that just to troll
Of
around.
course you wouldn't. Of course not.
I love decks like
I
that.
mean, Vrains has an archetype where it's just like household appliances turned into monsters, like laundry dragon.
Oh yeah, appliancers. I think
Yeah,
that's the archetype called.
yeah. Have you seen how ridiculous it is?
Yeah, I saw the. I actually was starting to build up a deck of
Mm.
appliancers, but I still need to read their effects just to get the gist of how the mechanics work for the
They're
deck.
all like link ones. There's one link two, and they all co-link and do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only good if you run machine duplication, which not sure about America. Over here, it's like £10 for one, and that yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like almost the same price as over there. It's a good
Mm.
thing that I picked those up like way long time ago when I was running Despots.
Damn desk bots. I'm pretty sure they're like meta now.
Oh, really?
Because have you seen Crystron Needle Fiber?
Yes, I
It's
have.
Yeah. So that with Adamancipator, which is another annoying deck,
Mhm.
runs desk bots and does really degenerate stuff.
Oof, I
So
can see that. Yeah, that
yeah,
sounds pretty gross.
I'm not happy with the meta now. Like I'm happy that my hero deck can play through like 4 negates and then I can win against the meta. But other than that, I'm annoyed.
That is so. I hate the whole negate game going on, and
Yeah,
you TCG and OCG and stuff like that, as well as like the whole hand trap thing. Like that's just
yeah.
so BS. But it's whatever, I guess.
That's why I like the card Call by the Grave, because if they hand trap you, it doesn't matter because they can't use it.
Right.
You just banish the hand trap and they don't get it.
But even then, there's only like one
Yeah,
copy of that type of card, and you have like six
yeah,
different hand traps, and they can run like 20 of them if they wanted
yeah.
to.
Have you ever been Nibiru'd?
Oh god, I hate that. I hate that card
Nibiru the Primal
so
Being.
much. That card should be banned. Like, why the hell did they Konami made that? That's such a stupid card.
There's an Xyz monster that can search it.
Oh my god, I am not surprised. They just destroy the game with that card because I tried to run Raid Raptor and somebody did that to me, and I'm like, yeah, I quit. I'm not gonna play this game anymore for another month.
Is that not just your attitude whenever you lose a duel?
Not well. If the person I'm dueling it doesn't count on hand traps too heavily,
Yeah,
then it doesn't matter if they like ghost my monsters or anything, because like, okay, yeah, that's reasonable. But if they play nothing but hand traps and all that scummy stuff, then I'm like, yeah, I don't want to play with you.
it's like the meme from Toy Story. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Exact, pretty much, yeah. That's me to Yu-Gi-Oh at this point.